The time we'll spend together, we'll be focusing in on our hips, okay? Finding the places that are a little sticky and working through it, building and strengthening our mobility and flexibility. So if that sounds okay, something you're interested in, join me and we'll start on a mat, laying flat on our back. So coming down, make your way nice and safe and slow. Lay flat on your back. And then we'll bring the bottoms of the feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana. The knees will fall open left and right. You have the option to keep your heels close to your groin if that feels better. You can also walk your feet away from your groin if that feels better. Go ahead and take your right hand to low belly, left hand on top. Move your head right and left a little bit to settle. Relax the shoulders. Do your best to feel your entire back body on the mat. We'll take a breath in and out. Again, in and out. And this last breath is to begin our practice in gratitude, thankful for this body and thankful for this vessel. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Go ahead and bring the bottoms of your feet to the yoga mat so your knees are now pointing up towards the ceiling. We'll move into happy baby. So thighs come a little bit closer to your side body. The knees are bent. Bottoms of the feet look at the ceiling, and you can grab behind your kneecaps, your thighs. You can grab at the ankles, or you can grab the pinky toe side edge of your feet. Happy baby can be still. Happy baby can rock. You can also maybe extend one leg in happy baby and then the other. I'm giving you some time here to see how your hips feel in this moment. Doing your best to relax your face, your eyebrows, your mouth. Another breath in for happy baby. And another breath out. Okay. Releasing your happy baby, we'll bring the left foot to the yoga mat. We'll keep it wide. Left toes are gonna look off on the diagonal. Right leg will stay in the air, knee is bent. Your hand will come on top of the knee and will guide your right leg to take some big hip circles. Just on the right side, and we'll take a few circles going in one direction, maybe 3, okay, and then big circles in another opposite direction. Nice. When those are done, you can plant your right foot down. Toes are gonna look off on the diagonal. We'll take the left hand to the left knee, same thing, 3 in one direction, 3 circles in the other. And it's okay if you start to vibrate, tremble, and shake a little bit. Those are all really good signs that you are alive and you are well and the body is here and present. And finish up with the other direction. Okay. When those circles are done on your left, we'll keep both feet flat. Toes are pointing to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Walk your shoulder blades together and bring your hands to your side body on the ground, palms facing down. Press into your feet. You might also bring the feet a little closer to your bum and lift your hips. We'll take a bridge pose here. Doesn't need to be your full expression, but a moment to open up through the front of the hips, squeezing your glutes to help elevate and pressing into your hands to support. Inhale. And lower on the exhale. Wonderful. Pull the knees into the chest. Roll to the right side or left and press yourself up to tabletop position. Okay. Once you find tabletop, we'll come down to the right forearm and the left forearm. So they look like Sphinx. They look like the number 11. Open up all fingers, press into all fingertips. Walk your knees together, see if they can fall right under your hips, and keep your toes tucked. Straight away, draw shoulders out of your ears and do your best to lift your low belly so the back doesn't fall inwards. Instead, we have a nice neutral spine. Right leg, we keep the knee bent, we lift and open to the side and lower down. So like a dog on a fire hydrant, doesn't need to be high at all. Just another moment to tap into, focus into the hips. So see how this feels here. And we'll take 5. Good. When those are done, right toes reach to the back of your yoga mat and we'll rock, shift the weight back into right heel and then forward to your fingertips. Right heel and fingertips. Again, we'll take 5 there. Always coming back to breath. Gentle reminder to keep shoulders out of ears. Good. Right leg is done. We take that on the left. So lifting low belly, you might want to reset your foundation. Knee goes up and out and lower. Good. Inhale and exhale. All of this is inventory. We're just checking in to see where the body is, how it feels, and what we need more of and less of once we start our flow. Left toe slide to the back. Rock, shift your weight into left heel, move forward to fingers. 5 of those. Now, if your biceps and triceps are burning, you are doing it right. It's a double whammy. Even though the legs are the focus right now, we can still get other things done, which is building strength in the arms. Very nice. When those 5 are done, left knee comes back in, toes are tucked. Press into your palms, lifting your elbows. You might walk your hands a little wider. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Pedal the heels, right, left, right. Encouraging you to walk your right foot to the right, left foot to the left for a very wide down dog, and then shift your hips to the right, shift your hips to the left. Okay. Legs come back hip distance apart, so not necessarily touching, but definitely not as wide as before. Collective breath in and out. Okay, right leg will float up. 3 leg, do not worry about the height. Bend your right knee heel to butt and then peel your right hip open so that your right kneecap is looking at the ceiling or close to it. Hip circles. Your kneecap is the point of a pencil. Draw a big circle with your kneecap, okay? We'll take 3 here. In that down dog, using our breath and finding some space or creating space in the right hip. Whew. Once those 3 circles are done, back to 3 leg down dog. Right leg lengthens behind you. Full breath in, full breath out. Right knee to nose. Come forward and shift. Round through the spine for me. Push the yoga mat away from you. And then flex right ankle. Hook your right ankle over the left knee. Push back. Figure 4 downward facing dog. The right leg, right thigh opens out to the side. The left heel presses to the yoga mat, any amount, and the left leg is bent. Find your breath here. Settle for a few moments. Drop the head off if you're holding and straining your neck. One more inhale. One more exhale. Okay, keep your figure 4. Look forward. Come to figure 4 tabletop. Right shin lowers to the mat. Left knee lowers to the mat. Option to keep your left toes tucked if you'd like. Cat-cow here. Drop the belly in. Wow, you're gonna feel it in your right hip as you drop through the center and lift your chest. Exhale, round and push. You'll definitely feel it here as well in the hips. 2 more. Drop it, lift it. Inhale. Round it, exhale. Last one, in and out. Really good. Downward facing dog. Press into palms. Back toe is tucked. Lift and unhook that figure 4. Your right leg goes back up. Shift forward to plank and then lower to your belly. Ooh. Baby cobra as you lift your chest. Press your toenails. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Push up and back, hands and knees. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Okay, friends, pedal the heels, wag the tail. Find a moment of stillness, feel the right leg, breathe into the right leg, right hip. And then let go of any expectations for the left side. They're different, they're gonna feel different, look different, show up different. So let's just be in the work of moving and lubricating the left hip, nothing else. Full breath in and out. Left leg floats up, 3-leg down dog. Again, not worrying about the height. Bend your left knee, peel the left hip open. Kneecap looking at ceiling or close to it. Imagining that kneecap is the point of a pencil, okay? Big circles. Take about 3. Forward and down and around. How is that left hip? What does it need? Ooh, what does it want? When you're done, left leg goes back to 3-leg downward facing dog. We stay, breath in, breath out. Shift forward to plank, knee to nose, round your back. Push, push, push the floor away from you. Figure 4, down dog. So flex the left ankle, cross it over your right, send your hips back. Right leg is slightly bent. Left hip falls open. Full breath in, finding strength in the arms, still building heat there. Breath out. Okay, looking forward. Shift your weight. Shift forward. We come to figure 4 tabletop. Hands stay nice and open like starfish, keeping right toes tucked. Cat-cow, drop the belly. Lift the chin and chest. Exhale, round. 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Coming back to neutral. Tuck your back toe. We go to 3-leg down dog. Lift the hips. Unhook your left. Kick up and back. Nice and long. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good. Come forward to plank, lowering the left toes. Bend the elbows, lay on the belly. Baby cobra, lift your chest, breath in. Let everything down, breath out, push up and back, hands and knees. Take a child's pose, wide leg child's pose. So knees will open, belly will fall right in between. Allow the forehead to come rest on the mat. Arms are reaching in front of you. You fill yourself all the way up. You empty yourself all the way out. Do that again, one more time. Breath in, breath out. Good. Inhale, press into your palms. coming out of your child's pose, rock yourself forward. We're gonna come to lay back onto the belly, okay? Your arms will come to Sphinx pose. So we had the same arms in your tabletop when we started, the number 11. Shoulder, elbow, elbow, wrist, hands open wide. Going into half frog, bend your right knee, open through the right hip. And just like we looked at the shoulder, elbow, and wrist, look at your hip, your knee, and your ankle. We're looking for a 90-degree angle or very close to it. You can stay here in Sphinx pose, or there's an invitation to let your heart melt, and you can bring your face down onto your hands. And we'll stay there for a few moments. Do your best to relax your glutes, your quads, your belly, and just again, settle into the hips on the right side. We'll take one more breath here and let it go. If your head was down, go ahead and lift, resetting your arms to Sphinx pose. Gather your right leg back to your midline and maybe rock your hips. We'll take the same thing on the left, bend your left knee. You're externally rotating, opening up the hip so inner thigh comes to the ground. Look at it. Hip, knee, knee, ankle. We can stay in Sphinx. We can come down, lower the head, and rest. A few more moments. Here we are, one more breath in and out. If head was down, go ahead and slowly lift, coming back into Sphinx arms. Left leg, we'll pull it back in, gather it to your midline, rock the hips, rock the hips. And then I'm gonna have you flip like a pancake onto your back, okay? Welcoming you into our final pose, shavasana. Legs are long and open, maybe wider than your mat. Arms again off to the side open, possibly wider than your mat. Your back flat, your eyes soft gaze or closed. If this is uncomfortable for low back, you can bend your knees to support you in the same shape. I'll close you out here. So get comfortable. Get back to your breath, listening to your inhale and listening to your exhale. Thank you so much for acknowledging your hips, getting into your hips, moving and breathing with the hips today. Again, my name is Jo Murdock. I can't wait to practice with you again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And so it is.